What's up, everybody? Big Jew here, with a pretty sad announcement, to be quite honest. So I've been doing, I've had this channel for about a year, and I don't have that many subs, and to be quite honest, just get right down to the point, I don't feel like doing videos anymore. It's just become really, we'll say, not uninspiring, but it's just become pointless. I mean, let's look at the stuff I do, okay? All my LPs are of games that have been LP'd before, but they involve, really crazy limitations. Let's take, for example, Earthbound Mother 2, my no PK run challenge, whatever you want to call it. Let's compare that to, we'll say, probably the other, I don't know, maybe 100 or so playthroughs of Earthbound. There are that many, probably. Something like that, some crazy number. Now compare my material, my content, to all the others. Like, how much better is mine? But how many hits do I get? Every time I upload a video and it only has like 7 hits, 13 hits, something like that. But I watch some other piss poor video of the same game and it has like 3,500 hits. That really discourages me. It's the same with my vlogs, you know what I mean? Like, I sound so much better in my vlogs, I look so much better. I'm not using some shitty webcam. I'm using a digital camera similar to Dark Side Phil. So that, I'm taking, I'm, taking a risk in doing these. But, compared to all the other stupid vlogs about stupid shit, where people don't know what the hell they're talking about, my stuff has, 30 hits, compared to, we'll say, like, 15,000 on a video that is just stupid. I mean, like, what's it all for? So, I don't get it. I'm closing up shop. I'm going to keep all my uploads on my channel, but you're not going to see another one from me. No. I can't do it anymore. It's way too discouraging to see my good videos being overshadowed by tons more crappy ones. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm cutting down a redwood tree with like a broken pin needle. That's how it feels. It's that overwhelming. It's that discouraging. So with that, I'm just going to bid all my subs goodbye. You can sub to me if you want, but you're not going to get anything new. Despite how many demands I get. I mean, all of my subs could say, "Man, do more videos. I promise to tell everyone. I promise to tell everyone I know about you." No, I'm not. I don't. And here's another thing that I wanted to talk about for a long time. I'm gonna tell everyone I know about it. I'm gonna tell my family about it. Things that I've never said to anybody. And I'm going to start here. Just 3 simple rules. 3 simple rules? 3 simple fucking rules? Oh my god, I can't even talk. 3 simple words. Happy April Fools! Oh, come on. You really think I was just going to give up? Just like that? No. Not happening. And I know this is a response to splittable infinitive, so I don't know if she's seen this shirt from me. I don't know if I've worn it in my vlogs or not. But if I can get this sweatshirt off, that'd be nice. Boom! Toaster shirt, baby. Oh yeah, your cousin's hat. Splittable. I don't like using actual names, so I'm not gonna announce mine. That's the truth. Ha! Guinness hat for the win. I know people have seen this before. This is what you wear on St. Patrick's Day. Although your cousin's hat was pretty badass as well. So yeah, look for some, usual updates on stuff and usual vlogs. I'm not going to order WrestleMania just because I'm too damn broke. But let me just say one thing about WrestleMania. Why the fuck is Snooki on that pay-per-view? She has no business being there. She has no business even being on TV, to be quite honest. And yeah, I guess I will do a vlog. I was gonna upload this in high definition, but whatever, that takes way too damn long. So let me just talk about, and this isn't gonna be about talking to women and shit like that. No, this is gonna be about my thoughts on how television has pretty much been replaced by YouTube. Because 15 or so years ago, we had the internet, but it was like, go on to AOL and use your dial-up connection to go to chat rooms and watch music videos, or Beavis and Butthead, or The Real World, or let's see, I think there was like a college show, like I think it was called like something like Dressed Up or Overdressed or Undressed or something like that. Like we would fire up the MTV and we would just chat about stuff that goes on there, and that's what the internet was. That's how things were back in the day. That's how TV was back in the day. It showed music videos, and you would watch those videos and you'd be like, holy crap, I want to buy the record, so let me go out and buy the record. You know what I mean? It was pretty much like, TV was a video killed the radio star. That's what it was. And now that we have stuff like YouTube, stuff like Blip TV, what else? Daily Motion, stuff like that. Stuff that, music artists can put their music videos on there, because now everyone's on the internet. I mean, if you have a dial-up connection, you're living in the fucking Stone Age. You know what I mean? Like, I have a DSL connection that is complimentary with my rent in my apartment. So if it's that easy for me, a college student, to get, then how easier must it be, for the common citizen? You know what I mean? Like, internet is like included with your cable package. Usually we're still using cable. We're not using bunny ear analog anymore. Now we have to use a digital hookup, whatever it is. I forget what it's called. Doohickey. So things have come a long way. So now MTV is more like, okay, let's stop doing music videos. Let's have them on at 3 in the morning, like they always did. I don't even know if they have them on at 3 in the morning. They probably just have reruns of Jersey Shore and other stuff, and other stuff like it, and its ilk. And the reason that is because, well, even music videos aren't as profitable as they were 15 years ago, or even 10 years ago. So yeah, that's pretty much how it's been for, I want to say, the last 5 years. And that's where it's going to probably continue to go. Because we're going to get to the point where stuff like laptops, desktop computers, and stuff like that, are going to be more accessible than TVs and other, and other electronic appliances. Only thing that I can see TVs even being good for would be gaming. PS3 and my Wii are sitting there, and it's the only thing I really turn on TV for. Yes, and cable. Cable's going to be around for a while as well. But as far as MTV being what it used to be, where you just had a bunch of music videos and the occasional reality TV show, now it's the reverse. Now it's reality TV with the occasional music video, which I don't really care for. And the least enticing, the least stimulating of these is Jersey Shore. It's not because it isn't entertaining, it's extremely entertaining. But it's the reason why it's entertaining. It's entertaining because you're seeing stupid spoiled brats doing things that stupid spoiled brats do anyways. And you're seeing it being televised. It doesn't make me feel jealous in the least. I would never be jealous of anyone who's going out with Snooki or who's banging Snooki. Oh my God. No thanks. I don't want any sexual diseases, thank you very much. Same with any of those girls on that show. Oh my God. Ew. No. It's disgusting. Ugh. Oh, makes me shiver already. And it's the same with these muscle-bound, douchebag frat boy wannabes, because these are not college students. These are the sons and daughters of blue-collar New Jersey contractors, I believe, who work 60 hours a week and get like really good benefits and stuff like that from their construction jobs. So their parents are out busting their asses so that they can spoil the shit out of their kids. You know what I mean? Like, I feel bad for both, to be quite honest. Or at least that's how I think it goes in the Seaside Heights area and in the Jersey area. I don't know. Maybe there's a white collar culture there that I don't know about, but from what I hear and from what I have experienced in the media is that New Jersey is a very blue collar town. Same with Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, New York, all those places on the East Coast are more often than not, blue collar cultures, blue collar areas, blue collar demographics. So that makes Jersey Shore pretty much a lie, because you have college students watching it, watching a show about people who are, their age, but they're the children of steel workers. They're the children of construction workers. To me, it's just hypocritical, and it's just really mind-numbing. And I mean, you thought Beavis and Butthead dumbed down, the United States culture, not nearly as much as Jersey Shore, because Beavis and Butthead were cartoons. You knew it was fake. When I started watching it when I was 11 years old, I'm like, well, that's a cartoon. They can get away with that shit because it's made up. Jersey Shore isn't made up, or at least I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe they're just actors, which, as jaded as I am, I don't think they are. But then again, the possibility could present itself that they could be actors, and I wouldn't be surprised either. But I don't know. That's my opinion on TV shows on MTV nowadays. They suck. I hear that Beavis and Butthead's coming back, but why or how? And they're probably gonna put it on at like 3 in the morning on an MTV channel that you probably have to buy outright that doesn't come with basic cable, because I don't think they would want to show Beavis and Butthead, because as vulgar as the Jersey Shore is, you know, of course the FCC would probably deem Beavis and Butthead to be even worse because it's cartoons. But then again, you have like middle schoolers and high schoolers watching Jersey Shore anyway. So what the fuck gives? But I don't know. That's just my that's my hateful spew on that. Yeah, I think I'm done. I hope you like the April Fool's joke. I'm not gonna stop making videos. It's April Fool's weekend, so I have the whole weekend to make videos. That's usually when I do all my recording, is during the weekend, because I don't have classes and work dragging me down. And I can do them in a timely manner. I can just knock them out one after the other, and that keeps me pretty occupied, so whatever. And by the way, I'm really not looking for... I guess, I mean, we all inherently... Well, let me stop this, and I'll go over what I want to say next. So yeah, let me just clear the air here. I mean, everybody does videos on YouTube to be popular and to want attention. You know what I mean? Like, of course I want attention. We all want attention. We're all greedy. That's how humans defend themselves from being insecure. That's how things are. That's me being human. If I would say that, hey man, only have, 70 subs, I would like, at least 70 more. And I believe I deserve to have over 1,000, to be quite honest, because I watch my stuff compared to the stuff of others who do have over 1,000 subs, and I do believe I am as good, perhaps even better, than some of the LPers that have over 1,000 subs. But that's just me. That's my opinion. Okay? That's my opinion. And if someone wants to bash me and say, hey man, Big Jew thinks he's hot shit and he only has 70 subs, who the fuck is he to tell me who has 1,000 subs to go fuck off? That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that I'm as talented. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But more than subs, I just want to, I just want to inform old school gamers like me that old school RPGers, old school JRPGers like I am, to that there are ways to finish games that have come out in a much more efficient way than just playing through it, just playing through it just some standard way. That's why I'm playing Final Fantasy IX. I'm gonna probably stop putting low level run on the end of it, because I'm pretty sure that there's a guy out there. There actually is a guy out there who has played through Final Fantasy IX with like all level 1 players and has beat it. He's psycho. He's insane. Insanely awesome. But yeah, so who am I to say I'm doing a low level run when already someone else did level 1 run of it. No commentary, but still, Jesus Christ, level fucking 1, are you crazy? And he gets Excalibur too. Oh my god, it gives me the shivers. Just think, I've watched some of this stuff too, blown away. So whatever. I'm still gonna compare my levels to that of we'll say H.C. Bailey, just because I don't know, just because he's the of all the Final Fantasy IX LPs, his are the most popular. So if I was using significantly lower levels in Earthbound, I'd be comparing myself to Juga Conroy or Nintendo Capri Sun, but I'm not. I'm doing a no PK run, so that's enough as it is. Another concept I'm going to be doing, and I'm actually going to do this today, is I'm going to do a thing called Let's Power Play. It's pretty much going to be me like beating an action game not as fast as I can, but you know, all in one whole sitting in one whole video. You know, just I don't know, just to see how that goes, just to see what it's gonna be. And you're gonna like what I'm gonna do too. It's gonna be pretty hilarious. So yeah, I've already done test runs for it and everything like that. It's gonna be really cool. And I might do that with, if it goes well, I might do that with some more action games. We'll see. Like action, like platformer stuff. You know what I mean? Let's see. What else was I gonna do? I'm gonna do more game vlogs. And I know I put this in the description of my last game vlog. Sorry about the air quotes, but I feel like it's necessary. It's that in my last one I did kind of sound womanizing. You know when I say look for these indicators and not for these, that kind of deal. And I think it's better to be a womanizer and to think of your interactions with women that way than to have no clue at all. Because, and I've been on both sides of the fence now for a significant amount of time, to the point where I can list advantages and disadvantages of each one. So I'm going to do that now. The advantages of being clueless, there's only really one good thing, and that's that you're inherently, we'll say, naive. You have a lot of naivety when you don't know what to do when you talk to women. When you're not making a checklist of how many indicators of interest you get before going for the phone number, the kiss, or making a date, that kind of deal. You don't have that knowledge, so I mean, so you're not like really a womanizer when you're naive about that kind of thing. So you know, no one can blame you for your inexperience. I mean, because I remember a time where I didn't know what the fuck to do when talking to women. I just knew that, you know, look them in the eye, make sure you say nice things to them, buy them stuff, and hopefully they'll go out with you with the eventual goal of them having sex with you. You know what I mean? Like that's what was fed into my head, you know, for my whole teenage years by my dad, by everyone's dad. Everyone's dad does that. Because that's how they meet their wives. Because that's how they met their wives in the 1970s, because that's all you needed to do in the 1970s is to have good drugs and to, you know, not tuck your shirt in and to like rock music, and there you go. You're in like sin. But starting with the 80s and 90s, it's a little different. Because now liking rock music isn't enough. Because everyone likes rock music now. You know, so you gotta do a little more. And that's where the clueless man becomes a little bit ineffective. That's where the real inexperience starts to show. And when you combine that inexperience with the expectation of, you know, oh, if I compliment this girl, you know, she'll say something nice back, we'll go out on an awkward dinner date, and then hopefully after that date we'll have sex, or make out, or whatever. You know what I mean? Because that's on the mind of every heterosexual guy. That's on the mind, in my opinion, of every heterosexual woman. They'll never admit it because it's a bigger risk for them. and I don't need to say anything more about that. But bottom line, sex is on the minds of every hetero and homosexual human being out there. It's always there, never gonna avoid it. So why not organize your desires? Why not organize your thoughts? Why not organize your actions? Me looking for indicators of interest in women is the same as me playing Earthbound without using PK abilities, so I have to buy a bunch of bottle rockets and bombs and recovery items to replace the PK magic I'm not going to use. It's the same concept. You know, woman smiles at me, that's one indicator. Woman asks me a question, indicator number 2. And of course I'm not saying this to her because that would just be creepy. But I'm counting off in my mind, okay, how many do I have more until I get to the appropriate 5 so I can make my move in a timely manner. Instead of, doing what the clueless person does, which is just to either not make a move at all and be too nervous, or be a complete and total douchebag and a complete and total, what's it called? I don't know a name for it because I'm drawing a blank. Pervert. Imagine I'm talking to a woman and she's saying, and she asks me, what I do for work, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just some random clerk. Hey, do you want to go out with me? You know what I mean? How awkward would that be? On the other hand, imagine if the woman is totally interviewing me. Giving me the fucking rundown, being like, oh, where do you go to school? What's your major? What do you do for work? What do you do for fun on the weekends? Do you play a sport? All these questions, and I'm just answering her without eventually going, hey, you know what? We should do this. We should get together and, I don't know. For me, it would be go bowling, shoot pool, something fun, go to some sports bar and get something to eat and play some darts, that kind of deal. That's how I do. So my dates are interactive. I don't like doing the dinner and movie shit. Ugh, so awkward. So come on, how many women would want to, give all these indicators to a guy and then have the guy just not pull the trigger? How many women would be so discouraged by that? Especially when they're, better looking than I am, or they have or they have a really good future ahead of them, or they're just a really good, handsome guy, and they don't know what the fuck to do and read signs. You know what I mean? So that's why I think womanizing isn't as bad as it seems. That's why I think it gets a very bad reputation, and that's why I think this video has gone on way too damn long. So yeah, I am finished. So this is the Big Jew telling you to stay strong. My neighbors just got home, so they probably think I'm doing some crazy shit again. That's a good indicator for me to get the fuck out of here and start talking to myself some more when I do Let's Plays. There you go. Awesome. Alright. Yeah. Stay strong. Peace. Happy April Fools.